Elise Arsenault here, fellow working actor, career coach, and founder of The Global Actor. And today I am talking about what my number one tool for success is. And I think many other actors, coaches will agree with me on this, that accountability is the number one tool for success. And here's why. First of all, let's talk about what accountability is. And specifically, today I'm talking about accountability partnerships. Accountability is staying accountable, saying you are going to do something and then doing it. So keeping true to your word is staying accountable. So by working with an accountability partner, you have someone else in the game who is holding you accountable for the actions that you're setting, for the goals that you say you want to go after. They're keeping you accountable. So you, together with your coach or on your own or however you goal set, are putting something out there for yourself. And by bringing someone in to help you with it, you are not only showing up for yourself, but you're showing up for that other person who said they would be there for you. So why is accountability so important? Because think about it. As actors, we are freelance workers, right? So we are in charge of ourselves. We're in charge of getting things done. So when it comes to your acting actions, so what specifically admin, usually that's the place where actors tend to get stuck. So if you set out a number of actions for yourself, or you have a number of actions set out for you, for instance, in the upcoming audiobook adventurers course, there are specific assignments that I will be giving within the course, and it's up to the actor to get their homework done between sessions. So you might have a whole list of actions you need to get done. And at first, it tends to be easy, and everyone's really good at starting something, but we tend to get stuck somewhere in the middle of the process. And I want you to think right now and leave in the comments, have you ever started something and not completed it? Please let me know. Give me a yes in the comments if that's true for you, because I'm guessing it is, because we're humans and it's not as easy to stay in. So earlier in the year, I did a video on the longevity and how our acting career is like a marathon. It's true, it really is. So if you don't have someone who's checking in with you along the way, cheering you on, or just making sure you have enough water as you're running that race, then it's very tricky to keep going and to follow that. So it's my intention that you have a really great tool so that you, in making the commitment to whatever it is, specifically today I'm talking about completing this course, that you have someone to stay accountable with. So it's not just you that needs to show up for yourself. And in turn, you will show up for someone else. So an accountability partnership is a mutual beneficial relationship between two people who are going after a similar goal. Okay, so in this case, again, when I'm using the example of the audiobook adventurers course, the objective is to learn the skill of audiobook narration so that you can acquire it, begin getting work, and eventually, if you'd like to, get enough of this work to replace your day job. So over the course of 8 weeks, I'm setting out a path for you, but I'm not doing the work for you. I'm creating the container and I'm giving you the assignments, but it's up to you to show up for yourself. So there will be times where you are running behind. And by checking in with someone else in the course, you will have not only you that you're checking in with, but that other person. And you get to cheer someone else on, which honestly, as humans, we really do like to connect. We really do like to give. Sometimes it's easier for us to give advice to other people or for us to care for other people than it is for ourselves. So really, we're just using that innate human need, that human desire to help someone else, and we're turning that into a positive for us. So you are going to help someone else, and in turn, that person is going to help you. So that's the what of an accountability partnership, and the why. So the why is to have someone else in there with you. Now, who, let's talk about the who. Oftentimes people think about maybe grabbing a friend or a sister or a brother or maybe your spouse to be your accountability partnership. I'm going to encourage you not to take a partner who is someone that you know or love or are in friendship with. And here's the reason. There's a couple of reasons for it. Number one, you already have a personal relationship with that person and they already care and love you. So they want you to feel good. So some of the reasons that you need an accountability partner is to push you past your comfort zone. So someone who's very close to you who wants to keep you safe and comfortable may not want to push you past your comfort zone. And also, I think the shared common interest or the shared goal is what's going to be most helpful in an accountability partnership. So again, using the example of the audiobook adventure course, it will be best for you to partner with someone in the course so that you both have this end goal in mind and you both are following similar actions along the way. Okay, so the who, and also you will be motivated by each other. So as someone reaches a little bit of success, they can share that with the other person, they can cheer them on, but also be motivated by that person's success along the way. Sorry, just want to check and make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, also, if you were to choose a friend or a family member, they're likely to let you off the hook. So say you needed to call a publisher, maybe that was your action, and you were telling your mom that you had to do that and you didn't do it, your mom might be likely to be like, that's okay. Is that something you should really do anyway? So it's going to be important that someone with a common interest, someone within who's going after the same goal you are, is who you choose for a partner. Okay, and then let's talk about the how. The how and the when. I'm going to talk about the when first. So the when, you can choose to have a partner that you talk to daily, that you check in with weekly, or that you check in with monthly. Again, daily, weekly, or monthly. So you can set up an accountability partnership for either of those three. I wouldn't set up the same one for all three, and I don't think you necessarily need all three right now. Today, specifically, in terms of this kind of partnership, I'm always going to recommend daily if it's something that you're really trying to up level on. So let's talk about daily first and see if this is a fit for you. So daily is someone that you are going to check in with daily. So that daily phone call or the daily Skype call might look like a 10 to 20 minute call. And I say call because a text message is likely not going to be enough. An email is likely not going to be enough. Again, it's easier to let yourself off the hook with a text. So by making human contact over the phone or over a video call, it's going to do two things. It's going to really make you show up for yourself in a vulnerable way. But two, it's going to help you connect with a stranger, because I do recommend connecting with a stranger for this kind of partnership. So you're going to have great facility with talking to someone on the phone who is a stranger. Eventually, you guys will really get to know each other. But some of the tasks you will have will be to get on the phone or to meet people at networking events. So it'll be great practice for you to have this connection with a stranger that might be uncomfortable at first if you're not a phone person. So a daily call looks like, for me, ideally, this is what I recommend, is a 20-minute phone call every day. It could be as quick as 10 minutes. So either 10 to 20 minutes. If it's a 10-minute call, you each get 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So that 5 minute, the 10-minute phone call would be 5 minutes of you sharing what you got done yesterday, what you want to get done today, and finally, if you need help with something. So say I'm connecting with my accountability partner today. I could say, hey, here are 3 things I got done yesterday. I had a successful voiceover audition. I prepped 2 chapters of my book, and I went to the gym. And those are the 3 actions I said I would do. I got those things done. Okay, and then I'm gonna mention, here's what I wanna get done today. So, and I'm gonna give 3 things. I use 3, you decide what works for you, but I find 3 things I got done and 3 things I want to get done. I find that's a nice, easy way to stay structured. And it's hard to get more than 3 things done in a day when it comes to some of these actions that I'm going to require. So once you've shared the 3 actions you did, once you've shared the 3 actions you're going to do, then you've got a little bit of time to just kind of strategize with that person. And again, it's a peer that you're working with. So you're not coaching each other, but you're being there for each other. So you may have not gotten something done that you wanted to the day before. So say I didn't get to the gym. We could talk about that. Like, I didn't get to the gym yesterday, and that's something I really wanted to do. Here's why it didn't happen, and I need your help with this. And maybe you chat about it for a little bit, and you just determine what you need to do, what kind of motivation you need from the other person. So once you wrap that up, then the other person has 5 minutes and they get to go. And so that's how it would be. So it's just a 10-minute phone call or a 20-minute phone call. You each have the equal amount of time, and that's it. And don't let it linger more than that. So you together, when you do decide on the person you're going to work with, I want you to just determine ground rules right away. So if you determine that you're going to talk together at 9 a.m. every morning, Monday through Friday, determine who's going to make the phone call. And it could be the same person all one week. It could be a different person. You decide that, but you've both got to decide who's going to be calling, what time it's going to start at, what time it's going to end at, and then make sure, if you need a timer to do this, make sure that you're getting an equal amount of time. And that's daily accountability. Daily accountability has shifted my career massively. I would say in my own career, probably since I was starting with professional work around the age of 20, I've been casually using accountability with some of my friends. But again, once I started working with strangers as accountability partners, things shifted dramatically, and I did a lot of uncomfortable actions because I had someone in there with me. And when I say uncomfortable, I don't mean like I'm not doing anything wrong. I just was doing more CEO moves, like getting on the phone, like cold outreaches, asking for referrals, those kinds of scary things that I hadn't done before, I was able to do when I brought someone else in to let them know I was going to do it, and I needed them to hold me accountable. So daily accountability is what I recommend when you're going through a course, when you really want to up level, when you really want to shift. Weekly accountability is another option. Weekly accountability, you might choose to meet once a week for maybe a half-hour call or a 45-minute call. And you can do the same kind of thing, like an equal amount of time. You can also do monthly accountability. This will be for more long-term things. This is not what I'm recommending if you are really looking to make big shifts happen rather quickly. But if you have some really big long-term goals that you've got, that you want to get accountability with someone else who's really trying to make big changes in a year, you might do like a 1 to 2 hour call with this person and really strategize your month. So I just wanted to offer those 3 options. There could be a hybrid of that, like if you want to do a couple times a week. But if you're thinking a couple times a week right now, I want to challenge you to do daily accountability. So that's what I've got for you. If any, I see a few people are watching this with me, so I just want to say hey to Dana, Eric, Tina, and Marianne. Hey guys. If you have any questions about accountability, let me know. I'd love to answer any questions you might have. And I would challenge you to just begin. Just begin. It's going to be exciting. If you have any questions or want some more support about this and you're listening to this in the replay, just feel free to leave any questions in the comments and I will get to them as I can. But let me know how this goes for you. I hope that you can connect with someone soon. That will be part of your challenge, is to find an accountability partner and get started so that you can get more done and feel more confident in taking those actions that might feel uncomfortable, so that you can consistently move forward without dead time where nothing happens for you for a week or a month or more. So wishing you a lot of productivity and lots of success with your new accountability partner. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Again, it's Elise R. Snow signing off.